Hello everyone, this is RBJewelz with Craft, Grow, and Heal. I haven't been making videos for a long time now because I've been going through a lot. My dad passed away 4 years ago, and a whole lot of other things have been going on, in addition to the pandemic and all the other things. So I just needed to recalibrate and work on myself more, and I think that's why I changed the channel to Craft, Grow, and Heal, because that's what I'm doing and that's what I want to share with everyone else, because art is beautiful, and I don't just teach it or utilize it to make beautiful jewelry to sell. Sometimes I use my art just to heal my feelings. Now let's make this clear. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a therapist, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just a person who's sharing her experiences of what art does for her. That's what it does for me. So I'm bringing you this tutorial. It's not going to be long. It's very simple. I'm going to show you step by step how to make these beautiful little earrings right here. Very simple. You're only going to need a few things to make these earrings. Okay? Let's put them aside. Let's push everything over here. You're going to need some beads. These are cultured sea glass beads that I'm going to be using in this tutorial, but you can use any bead of your choice. Shameless plug, or if you want these beads, you can get them in my Etsy store. Okay, you're going to need 2 headpins, 2-inch to 2.5-inch headpins with the ball on the end of it. Okay, that's what you're going to need. And you're going to need two ear wires. That's all you're going to need. Okay, and I'm going to show you step by step how to make a secure pair of earrings, because you'll see earrings that the loop is just rolled over on itself and the ear wire is put on there. Well, I'm going to show you how to make an earring, and it's very secure, and you can wear it for a long time and not be concerned with losing your ear wire or your ear wire coming off. Okay, so of course you're going to need some tools, a whole set of tools. You're going to need some cutters, round nose, flat nose, and chain nose pliers to do this project. I use them interchangeably when I do this style of earring, and I do it securely. Okay, so let's set this aside. Let's set everything aside. Let me get comfortable here. Sorry for the shaky screen. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your headpin. Gonna take your headpin and you're going to feed it through the hole of the bead. Let it drop down. Okay, sorry about that. Let it drop down. Okay, you're going to hold that in place. And you're going to take your round nose pliers. Now I'm going to say this, I am left-handed. So, for those of you who are right-handed, you know, switch your hands, but I am indeed left-handed, okay? So, you're going to take your round nose pliers. You're going to put it maybe 1/4 of an inch because you want your hole very small. You're going to take this and sit it at the base of the bead. Okay, that didn't work out so well, but we're going to keep going. You're going to sit that at the base of the bead, okay? Then you're going to take it and you're going to bend it at a 45-degree angle. Or maybe this is a 95-degree angle. I usually don't pay that close attention because I don't usually use math all the time when I do art or making jewelry, but math is very important, but we're not going to make it a big issue, okay? So you're going to bend it all the way back. You're going to take your plier and you're going to turn it upside, okay? And you're going to take your wire and you're going to bend it forward like so, okay? Then you're going to take your plier, loosen it, and turn it up at the top of the wire, of the curved wire, okay? See that? Hope y'all can see that. And then you're going to take the wire, you're going to hold the bead, sorry about that, you're going to hold the bead and you're going to push the wire back on itself so it's on the other side of the bead. Hold the tool tightly and while you're doing this process. Then you're going to take it out. And this is how it should look. Don't worry about it being wobbly or looking kind of crazy because that's what it's supposed to do, okay? So now we're going to move the needle nose out the way. You're going to take your other plier that looks like a duck's bill, and you're going to take it and you're going to hold it over the hole of the wire. You don't want to fully close the wire, close the tool over the wire, because you're going to wrap the wire around the base of the little space that we created when we used the other tool to make the loop. So you're going to grab your chain nose, okay? You're going to hold it at the end or at the middle, whichever way is comfortable, but you want to hold this tightly. And you're going to slowly turn. I turn my hand as opposed to turning the bead in this process to make this process more stable. So I twist with my non-dominant hand in this process. And you're going to twist the wire around, which that's one full loop, okay? That's one full loop. I don't want to take it off because I don't want to lose where I am. And we're going to do this again, so I'm going to show you again. And you want to do another full loop. Don't worry about the bead turning because as you tighten the wire around the bead is going to become very stable and it's going to become tight and secure, okay? So you're going to want to continue turning the bead turning the wire around, sorry about that, around the other wire. At this point, if you want to turn it around, you can, okay? I'm going to show you what it looks like. And one more wrap should do it. See how your bead is no longer moving around and being wobbly, okay? This is what it should look like when you finish. And you have your little wire that we're going to cut off right here. Okay, so let's move the other tools out of the way, and you're going to grab your cutters. I'm going to show you how to cut this safely so that when you cut this with your cutters, the wire just won't spring and fly all over the place and potentially poke you in the eye or someone else in the eye, okay? So what you want to do is take and put this side of the tool at the base of the wire at the end of the wrap, okay? And if the wire is in the way, that's okay. Just lift the wire up a little bit. As you can see, I lift it up a little. You're going to put it at the base of the wire. Hold the piece of wire that you're going to cut off in your non-dominant hand with your finger, and you're going to snip it, and you want it to fall inside the little bucket on the opposite side of your cutter. Okay, you want to set that aside. Now you want to take your needle nose, your chain nose pliers, and you want to go in and you want to tuck. Now don't worry about it as you're doing this if your wire gets a little off, because sometimes the wire wants to do what it wants to do, and it wants to sometimes go up here, or it doesn't want to stay. But you want to take your time with this. And excuse me if you hear any noise in the background, that is the air conditioner, and it will be on throughout the whole video, so I apologize in advance for the noise. So once you tuck it in, you tighten it a bit, move it around, kind of center it as much as possible, and there you have it, your completed component for your earring. Okay, so I'm going to repeat this same step again for you. Okay, so let's set that there. Let's bring this over. So you're going to take your headpin with the ball at the end of it. You're going to take your bead, feed the headpin through the bead. Let it fall down, because it has a protection right there because of the little bead. Okay, you're going to grab your chain nose pliers, and you're going to put it at the base again, at least 1/4 of an inch, because you want your hole to stay small. And if you need to score, I mean mark it with a tool so you can get the same repeated result, you can mark it at various areas on your tool so that you can get the same desired result. Okay, so again, you're going to bend it backwards. Okay, take your needle nose pliers and turn it up. Okay, take your wire, bring it forward as close as you can to the bead. Okay, turn the plier upwards on the curved part of the bead. Okay, then you're going to take the wire and go back behind the bead. Okay, remember, don't worry about this doing that. That's going to straighten out when we start to wrap and secure the bead. So that's that step right there. Okay, you're going to grab your tool, and I keep saying the one with the one looks like a duck's bill because I can't remember it right now, and that's okay. We're not going to get stuck on knowing every little name in detail. The thing is, I want to teach you how to make these earrings and to have fun. So don't get stressed out if you can't remember the names. I can't sometimes, and I've been handcrafting jewelry for 20 years or so. So it's no big deal. We're not going to make it a big deal. You're going to take this part again, and you're going to secure it right over this line right here so we can wrap it. And you want to hold it tight, not too tight where you break your wire or heavily indent the wire, okay, but enough so that, see that, so that we can wrap the wire. Okay, and you can straighten it out if it gets a little crooked. You can straighten it out, that's just fine. Okay, take your chain nose pliers, and we're going to start wrapping the same way we wrapped the other earring. We're going to wrap this earring. One full wrap, two full wraps, another full wrap. See what happens to the bead as we start to wrap? The bead gets tighter. Now don't worry if this is your first time and you're attempting to make these earrings. The more you practice, the neater your wraps will get, the tighter your wraps will get. And I didn't start out making earrings like this. I had to practice the same way I'm sharing with you, so you can practice and have fun making these earrings for yourself, family member, use as gifts, or to use them at trade shows or shows to sell. That's the whole point. So don't get too caught up if you can't get it right the first time. Keep trying and just have fun. Don't let it stress you out. Okay, so you're going to put that tool down, and now you're going to pick up the wire cutters. Okay, and remember, you're going to go at the base of the wire, and remember to lift your wire up just a little bit, because you don't want to get it out of control. Just lift it up just a little bit, and you're going to cut it at the base. Okay, just like that. Put that aside. Take your chain nose pliers and gently tighten. Gently tighten. Gently tighten. And as you're tightening it, it is going to push the other wraps upwards. It's going to do that. And it's going to make your bead secure. See how it really doesn't move? It's not wobbly like it was. Okay? So the next and literally final step, because your earrings are done. Only thing now, we're just adding the clasp. I said clasp. I meant ear wires. Excuse me, it's just, still dealing with a lot of stuff. Mine is a little off, but I wanted to make this video anyway. Okay? So here's what you're going to do. You see this little hook right here? Now you may have the tendency and thought to say, okay, I'm going to pull it out if you pull that hook out, you're going to distort the shape and it's not going to go back in shape. If it does, it's going to look off, very off. Okay? So what you want to do is take your chain nose and you want to hold it and you want to open it from the side. Okay? The side. You want to open it from the side. You can see that. Okay? And you want to take and put the earring component right in there, and you want to close it back to the other side. You're going to go back and forth gently, and you're going to do this and gently tighten it and see, make sure that the spring stays in place. If not, just pull it back again, pull it over just a little, and your earring is finished. Okay? We're going to repeat this step one more time. Remember, you're going to open it from side to side, not outward, but side to side. Just like this one. Again, you're going to stick your earring component right onto the hook, and you're going to close it back and make sure that the hook goes right back up under that spring. That way you know it's in tightly and it's locked in place, and you're not going to have to worry about it once you do that. Sometimes you may have to fiddle with it a little bit, but and once you do that, you'll get the component straight. But see how easy, quick, and simple these earrings were? It didn't even take that long. Okay? Not even 20 minutes. You got a simple, beautiful pair of earrings that you can wear to work, hanging out with friends, and you actually can dress these earrings up because they're kind of simple, elegant, so you can wear them whenever you want to wear them. Okay? Even if you just need to feel a little bit, you know, something extra because your day might be a little bit off, you know, and just put on something that makes you feel good. And if it's these earrings that you made for yourself, and trust me, in whatever color that you decided to use, I just chose red. No big deal. Okay? Enjoy this tutorial and enjoy these earrings, and I will be doing more tutorials soon. I have not given up on showing you how to wire weave a pendant. As I mentioned before, I've been going through a lot of things, so I just didn't really have the wherewithal to do any videos, and I'm just being honest. And I appreciate your time, your patience, and your support. Until next time, happy jewelry making.